All right, so we're going to go to the next one. We got Wyoming at Akron. Is that correct, gentlemen? We're going to take
Yep.
Wyoming at
Yep.
Akron. Akron, Ohio, the home of LeBron James himself. I wonder if he's going to be in attendance for this one. Wyoming is a 7.5 point favorite over under a 50.5 on Thursday, 6 p.m. Man, if you're not tuning into this, what are you doing on Thursday night? Let me just ask you guys, what are you guys doing on Thursday night instead? Freddie, we'll take it to you first, buddy.
Yeah, this one's tough. By the way, LeBron would be probably at the Ohio State Texas game. He
Okay.
is a
Maybe.
profound Ohio State fan. But anyways, Wyoming last year went 3-9, right? But that was under first year head coach. It was a lot of things that happened with that team last year. The recruiting has ticked up a little bit from last year to this year. I just, man, Akron at home, 7.5. I think Wyoming wins the game, but by 3 points. I don't think they cover the spread. It's going to be a tough road environment. I can't believe I just said that. But it could be. You never know. Okay, if you look at the Akron, like message boards and stuff. I don't know who would be doing that, but they're very high on their program in 2025. So if you go to them, they say they're going to win the game. I say Wyoming's going to win the game. I just think they're a better football team. Um, we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, I've got Wyoming winning, but with Akron covering the spread.
What you got, Chase?
This is basically pick 'em again, 7.5 for this game. I'm not really sure why they're not just saying, "Hey, please throw your money in the fire and just pick whichever one." I mean, this is. Uh, I'll raise you Wyoming winning 3 and Akron winning 4. How about that? It's a real fun game we're playing here. It's not one that I'd like to play with every team. The 4 wins they got in overtime over Toledo, a 25-21 over Eastern Michigan, and a 31-20 over Colgate. They beat Penn State decently, but we're not going to go there, right? Just for gigs, I'll go Akron here. Let's just think of LeBron James, our glorious king. Let's think that he might have some kind of power over the Akron city that day, and they get the job done over Wyoming. I am just thrilled that we get to speak on this one, guy. Quinn?
Yeah, I'm going to say this is some disrespect putting Wyoming as the favorite over Akron in this game. I really like home field advantages when you're talking G5 versus G5. Not necessarily because the atmosphere is going to be crazy, but just because like travel is harder on those teams. They don't have the luxury of like super nice travel. So in the fact that like Wyoming's going cross country out to Ohio for this, I'm all over those Akron message boards, and I am right there with the Zip faithful. So give me Akron to get a win here. They're going to build off that Toledo win, and you're going to see Akron competing for the what is it, the MAC? Yeah, they're going to compete for the MAC championship this year. So give me Akron.
Unbelievable.
Yikes.
We know what Quinn does at work now. He's on the Akron message boards.